Ambrose Nwogugu, the former Imo State People's Democratic Party's Director General of New Media, has dumped his darling party for the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC). The former PDP spokesman, who garnered much popularity due to his incessant attacks on the Hope Uzodinma-led government, said that he took the bold step after being unceremoniously relieved of his duty by his former party, PDP. You see? You will recall that he was arrested and thrown into prison by Governor Hope Uzodinma on the allegation that he was harshly criticizing the administration of Uzodinma and constantly addressed the governor as Supreme Court governor. As at the time Ambrose Nwogugu was fighting for PDP and attacking Hope Uzodinma, he was the DG New Media, Imo State PDP. After the arrest and subsequent release by the court, Ambrose Nwogugu became popular, very popular from the information reported by the media. The state publicity secretary of PDP in Imo State relieved him from his post due to his rising profile. The Imo State PDP began to defund the department on new media, which Ambrose was heading, and eventually scrapped the Directorate of New Media. But why that was happening, the same APC government that arrested and almost jailed Nwogugu took the advantage, wooed him with enticing offers, and today the young man has announced his defection to APC. Presently, he has announced that Hope Uzodinma is the best thing to have happened to Imo State and thanked the Supreme Court for giving Ndimo hope, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Meanwhile, his defection has elicited reactions from the public. While some have criticized him for licking his old wound, others have hailed him for taking a bold step. That is life for you. That is life for you. You see, you can imagine. Yes, a lot of people are reacting to this. Money change its integrity, and somebody say, oh, that is how Igbo people do. Like, seriously? Well, don't mind Ambrose. Hungry journalists will do anything for money. No give hungry man position. There's nothing that sustained unrelenting hunger cannot do. Stomach infrastructure. Oh my God, Nigeria politics. Money politics in Nigeria does not allow for proper opposition that will put the sitting government on its toes so as to do well. What do you want from a man called Ambrose? Hungry man. Oyango. He is nobody. He can move to any party. Very inconsequential. When he no get wetin he define, he go return again. Ton, aeroplane turner. Politicians. Aeroplane politicians. That is it. He spent some days in the detention and came out fully settled. What do you expect? Look at him. His second name is Hungry Man. He's not a figure. Be looking at him. Okay, he's not a figure. Nobody should be looking at him. That is Mbese man for you. Mbese can kill his mother because of money. Selfish, greedy people. Politicians without integrity is a mere stomach politician with no visible political supporters. A hungry man has no conscience. Of course, whatever he has said is the truth. Whether he changes or he went to go and meet them, that does not take the fact, from what people perceive and what people think about the whole judgment. He can change, he can invent the name, he can do this and this and that, but that does not change the fact that because he has moved down to the other side. Truth, what I believe must prevail no matter what. It might delay. People might not see it, but at the end of the day, those who are on the side of the truth, they are always confident. The confidence is there. They are always confident. So you that you think that, it's working for you, you are just, you are trying to be smart. At the end of the day, you know that's whatever you are gaining at that particular time, because of people who have not been able to realize it. Your conscience will not allow you to rest. But for somebody who is being humiliated, but there's something that always keep that kind of person going, is that truth, and the truth cannot be taken away. So that is why you see that people don't even trust people. It is very, very difficult when people are even saying, but one thing I just believe, whether you believe people or you don't believe people, but in as much you believe the truth that the person is saying, even if the person changes tomorrow, that is the person's a cup of tea. Let them go and be dealing with. Itato, I have never heard or seen a U.S. Democrat cross carpet to being a Republican. It is only in this God-forsaken country, Nigeria, that such suspectable political Janja is happening. Money must have heavily changed hand. Of course, since they have removed him, so where he must stay one in a particular place. He wants to enjoy small. Don't mind him. You see him use our words. Of course, he's a very young guy, but no integrity. If the older ones do not have integrity, then what do you expect? These younger ones, the younger generations, we have old people who still have their integrity intact. We still have young people who still have their integrity intact. Unfortunately, those who have had experiences in life, you see that they are still doing some rubbish things that you'll be wondering. And this one still calls himself an elderly person. This is a Gustavo style. So he said to you, agree to denounce your party, I will release you. It makes no difference. He's still a Supreme Court governor. Very soon, you and him will be put out of your high horses. Imo governors should not be run like personal or family business. He remains a Supreme Court governor. You both need a lesson on what democracy. You need to learn what democracy is all about and what it means. No difference from the average Nigerian politician lacking in principles. He has by his action behaved true to type by putting self above group interest. How is he going to change his his publicly expressed view of Hope Uzodinma for the public to believe him? The narrative is that he left the party because his SY department, which he headed, was scrapped by the party leadership. And the reason, according to the writer, for scrapping the department was that the profile of the campaign rose after his jail term, and this was seen as a threat to the position of the publicity secretary of the PDP, his boss. Does this sound convincing? It looks more like the version of the subject matter. No effort was made by the writer to give us the party's version of what transpired. Assuming without conceding that writers is right, did he not for more a moment think that a better counsel of action and a less injurious to its reputation would have been for the party to simply relieve him of his headship of the party instead of scrapping it, unless there's a plausibly possibly a more cogent reason for scrapping the department due to fund constraint. For example, this lack of balance in this piece presents it as the product of a paid hatchet job. Whichever way, the most important thing now is that, or what is pertinent now is that the man has joined Uzodinma, and to him, Uzodinma is the best. Money changed hand. He is hungry and behaves like dog after vomiting and goes back to eat. So guys, leave your comment below and let's have your take on this. Thank you.